Good evening and welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I am Mark. I am your storyteller for this evening. I have no idea how to sit, so that my beard looks lovely. We are playing Marvel Multiverse RPG. We all fall down. This is our 8th episode, I think, of our little campaign, or season 1 at least of our campaign. Again, I always forget what the fuck to do in these things. So we'll introduce all these lovely people, and then Loretta will give us the what do you call it? The that
Summary?
thing. Summary. Thank you.
Summary, yeah. I was hoping you'd remember it. I wouldn't have to say
I
anything.
am best with words, but no. So
It's bodes really well.
exactly. So we'll start with Seb. Seb, how you doing? Who are you playing?
I'm very good. I'm playing Silas Crawford, who just really wants to get out of the situation and has been you muted, I think. I can't hear you.
Who?
You for no. Oh, sorry. I was watching the Twitch stream and you were on it late. Okay.
I'm not the only one that pops
Anyway.
off. Wonderful.
Anyway, no, I'm playing Silas, who feels like they've outstayed their welcome and just really wants to leave because this is all a bit much. Like, I mean, it started off like a perfectly fine rest stop and then turned into some weird occult bollocks, which he's not, doesn't really buy into. Right now, he's still probably like, maybe can be swayed to help out with the situation just so he can finally leave. Also, he doesn't want to like pick a fight with these people, but we'll see what happens. So yeah.
The night is young. You will see what I'm checking. How many bonuses do you lot have? I think you're down to 2 bonuses, people. You were using them quite snappily. Who's next? Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm playing a person called Sarah Bacon, who is very confused most of the time as to what is actually going on in the large, but in the small and the micro is trying to make sure that a bunch of kids don't get into horrible trouble during what I think is essentially a pogrom, I think is the word, against mutant kind. And it's not easy because Silas is unique. Chris doesn't talk that much, and Lauren is mostly scared. So, and understandably so, on all counts. But yeah, that's Sarah. Sarah just trying to do the best she can.
Cool. Catherine, how about you?
I am Catherine. I am playing Chris, who really doesn't know what to do with all of this. I think they're
lucky they're not running the game, I'm telling
you. So yeah, they are still very much undecisively in the middle, waiting to see what's happening now.
Cool. And last but certainly not least, Levita.
Just realising that I put the unmute button out of my own reach. Always a good start. I'm confused and a bit scared and like I can see what's happening, but we haven't got the power to do anything meaningful, maybe. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting time. And yes, as Mark said, I've got the summary, such as it is. I hope this works because I've read it into myself a bunch of times. Should I just launch into it?
Please do.
Thanks. Just like to double check because I'm about to put it over the screen where I can see everyone, so I won't be able to see your reactions.
Okay, so now we all make faces.
Yeah, you make faces. That's fine. I'm ready for that. Last night I tried to write a letter to my mum. In lots of ways it was a totally pointless exercise because there's no way I could post that. Anyone might read it, and I'm not even sure we can risk going somewhere urban enough to have a post box. but having to organise my thoughts enough to write them down seemed helpful. I am going to need so much fucking therapy after this. Maybe Professor X will set up some kind of fund. We need to get going. Despite being chased by the Orchis and security services that all have 3-digit names, we've somehow made it this far from London on a mixture of kindly help, luck, and occasionally brute force. We've got some distance to cover just yet, but we can probably do it. The trouble is that right now we've been waylaid by some kind of mutant trolley problem. The family who own this estate and the forest around it are under the impression that if they just hunt down and murder a particular configuration of Orchis scientists and soldiers whom they've imprisoned, that they can resurrect their dead matriarch, who, by the way, is only dead because the Orchis, because of Orchis, which complicates things. Why they think killing some prisoners will bring their mum back, I have no idea, but they're desperate, and sometimes desperate people make bad decisions. Chris and Silas said that maybe they're being manipulated by someone, and that would be bad. Worse would be if they did the ritual and it didn't work. I'm not even sure I want to think about how things would go if they actually do it and we have an undead mummy on our hands as well. This place has been repelling attacks or even being noticed for over a week, and even though it's exactly the sort of place that the people who want to hunt us down and remove all mutants from human society are looking for. So they've clearly got resources to look very hard, and that implies that Sir Anthony Bellington and his children are powerful, or somehow the house is. Speaking of the house, there's a room that's definitely not a murder basement, and Silas seems to be really bothered about something down there. He couldn't see inside. I couldn't open the door. Sarah couldn't open the door. It's very troubling. What is in there? The Bellingtons have just responded to a robust family debate on the matter by taking one of their children off the metaphorical playing board. I hope he's not dead. He was probably the nicest out of all of them. So now they need at least one of us to help make up the 3 hunters necessary for their ritual. Still not entirely clear on what their plan is. If they murder the prisoners and the ritual doesn't work, I don't want to be anywhere nearby when the Bellingtons find out. We could just leave, and either the family will murder the soldiers as planned, or the soldiers will somehow escape the grounds, which is unlikely given how powerful this family are, although we haven't seen all the prisoners yet. Leaving would be really easy. Sarah can fly, and I'm pretty sure I could teleport well over a mile if I can see where I'm going. But it feels morally wrong, even if the people we'd be saving are the same ones who were literally just hunting us. Orchis weren't exactly holding back before, but if we, mutants, literally kill 9 of their people, they're going to take that personally. What happens to the family if we help their prisoners escape? The Bellingtons seem misguided, but they haven't been unkind to us. And it's not just anybody who'd have the capacity to take us in right now. Orchis have made their feelings on people like us very clear. As a group, we don't owe them anything but contempt, but then they were human people in that cellar, and an ape for some reason. Anyway, we aren't powerful enough to guarantee anyone's safety, and I doubt Orchis would say thank you and give us 50 quid in the afternoon off. Even just not helping the family could cause problems. Sir Anthony's clearly got connections, and he's impressed Silas. Out of all of us, we have to imagine that some kind of future is going to happen where all of this is finished and we have to move through what decisions we've made. If they don't get to do their ritual because of us, they're going to blame us for their mother still being dead. So maybe we have to help them. I don't want to kill anyone. I've only just found out about my powers, and I don't want to hurt people with them. And what Sarah said about seeing faces afterwards really got to me. I barely knew Silas when he fireballed that witch in London, but it was unnaturally dark at the time, and he might not have even been trying to hit her. Then I think back to the protest at the gate, and there were Orchis there, and they were also just basic thugs. People that you'd see on the street or on the bus, people who'd live around the corner. Did you hear what they called us? I don't want to dwell on this, but also we might just fail no matter what we try. We've already lost 2 of our group, and that wasn't even because of our enemies. We have to make a decision, and looking at Sarah, Chris, and Silas, we might be making 4 very different decisions. And that's the end of that.
It was very good, thank you.
That's very good.
Where we left it, Anthony had said to Troy to stop his brother. And didn't a blink, his brother was on the ground, seemingly unconscious. Anthony's looking at all of you. And? Will you be willing to help me? Us? Looks at his remaining
Wait,
children.
what did he just do to his brother?
He made sure he would be out of the way.
Out of the way
That
from
he
what?
would be asleep.
I mean, in
He
families,
cannot.
it's not...
He cannot interfere. I cannot
In
let
what?
him interfere.
May I ask, sort of, this is just because it's all in the fine print, isn't it? I mean, I understand that these people have to die for the deal to go through, but can just anybody kill them, or I'm pretty sure with like matters this personal and magic being a bit finicky, just getting some schmuck off the street to do it for you. I don't. Is it still going to work if we do it?
Mutants. It must be a power of 3, be it 3, 6, 9, or whatever.
But
But what?
I hesitate to
Silas.
ask, like, if are you a mutant? Can you not help them? And then you've got 3.
Sadly, that was not part of my genetic gifts.
Whoa, hang on, back the fuck up. You're all being a bit cavalier about killing a bunch of people to get back a dead person back to life. And I don't know
My
if
wife,
you've...
their mother.
I don't know if you've had your eyes open for the last billion years, but every time someone brings back somebody from the dead, it always goes to shit. Every time.
Yes, because of people like Orchis who go to our island and destroy it. Destroy
Because
the
the people
people
like
there.
X-Men and stuff, when they brought people back from the dead, all the times Professor X has come back from the
For
dead,
the
it's always
past
been a
year-
fucking drama every
For
time.
the past year, uncounted mutants have been brought back. Mutants that have been long dead. People who were missed. Parents, children, siblings, friends. They've all the ones that came back, you would say they shouldn't have done. Are you standing now with Orchis, who forces us to give up mutant immortality?
They didn't kill a bunch of folks
Yes,
to do it.
they did.
Who did they kill?
About
A lot of
90%
people,
of mutantdom
actually.
at the moment who are no longer here. No one knows where they are. They're gone. They killed
Hang on,
all
this is
the
Michelle
humans.
speaking, because I read the comic and I didn't get to the part where, like, loads of mutants died.
Oh, a lot of them did. That
So
would
he's
have been
bringing
in
a
the
bunch
news.
of other people back to
They
life.
killed all the humans at
Right.
the gala as well
The gala, yeah.
to keep their secret. But one human got away. They sent Charles sent all the mutants through a gate, but the gate's somehow been infected.
So it isn't like a bunch of people died and as a direct result a bunch of people stopped being dead. It's just a bunch of people died at the same time as a bunch of people came back to life. That's what happened, right?
No, they stopped. No one can come back to life now. They stopped it. There was the 5 who could bring people back to life and eggs.
I was
Yeah.
so chuffed that I did my homework, and
You did.
it turns out I really didn't at all.
It's because there's so much of it.
Like Miss
There's a
Marvel,
lot.
like came back, right? But I didn't know that
They
some
brought Miss Marvel
poor
back
fucker
because they
died.
discovered she was a mutant.
Yeah, but I didn't know that some fucker died so she could come back. That
No,
part I
she
missed.
died. No one else died for her to come back.
That's Eternals. You think of Eternals.
I thought she kind of was. Oh,
No,
whatever.
the
That's a
Eternals.
question for another day.
Okay,
Right.
the Eternals can only come back if someone dies. With
Well, I'm
mutants,
laying
it's
out
all
here.
based on the power of the 5.
I'm laying out here. You want to do a fucking? I'm sorry again.
Okay.
You want to do a fucking human hunt to bring back your wife? Which
They're not human. They are scum. They are monsters. They are.
But
They
they
do
are
not
human.
care.
Like, they're literally human beings. They are humans. Like, they have willies and fannies and opinions about Game of Thrones and all that
I
shit.
haven't
Like that.
checked.
Well, all right. Let's assume that you have some kind of fucking genitals and some kind of interest or knowledge of Game of Thrones. They're human beings, right? They may be dicks. They may be dickheads who have been.
As you say that, Rebecca goes. Kind of snickers at it.
One of them is an ape, isn't he?
Yes.
Chris doesn't just sit away and
All right. I'll widen the parameter to people then. How's that, Chris? People. They're fucking people. Like, you're going to kill them, and then all the people that love them are going to be like, oh no, this person I love's dead. I'm going to go kill the fucker that did that, and then just killing and killing and killing and killing, and the cycle continues forever. You could end a cycle right now.
We're not ending any cycle.
Power Smash, you really have no idea of what goes on here.
It sounds like you just want to kill a bunch of people.
This is a ritual that will bring back my wife. She was killed by these monsters. They are not human.
Specifically these people you've got.
They are part of it.
Oh, so just some randoms then. Just some randoms who happen to just be in the same organisation.
They are all to blame. They are all guilty.
Mate, you're a fucking nugget. I don't know what else to tell you. You're a fucking nugget. Like, it's just ridiculous. There, you've got your pain from losing your wife. You've got pain from losing your mum. But right now, you've rendered your own son unconscious, which in family dynamics is frowned upon as a thing.
He will get over it. When his mother is back, she can help us make all mutants safe.
Or you could help make mutants safe by making a point of being like, we're not going to kill a bunch of people.
Turn the other cheek, you really believe that?
I believe in clobbering the people in charge. I don't believe in fucking killing a bunch of randoms who got duped by a bunch of nightmares with all the power.
None of
like,
these
why
have
the fuck
been
are we here doing this fucking drama when we could be getting Orchis?
They did.
You do not need to take part in it. I would like one more mutant to step forward to help. And it will be done. You can leave if you want. I'm not keeping you here. You can stay here and be safe. That is fine by me.
Can I ask a question, sir?
He looks at you and smiles. Of course. You, Rebecca, were getting close, were you not? My daughter's the wayward one.
She almost had me convinced, and then she disappeared on me, but that's another matter.
He looks at Rebecca and raises his eyebrow. She shakes her head.
But I am thankful for the wine, by the way. It's excellent.
I hope nothing too expensive, Rebecca. We keep them for occasions. She smiles again.
You're trying to recruit a couple of kids or a kid to do a bit of murder with you, and you're a bit stingy on the wine, is it? That's where we are now.
I'm trying to talk to the man. I'll let you talk, please.
All right, fine.
I understand your grief, I do, believe me. And I want nothing more than for this to work for you. What makes you think? I am not talking down to you. I'm in no way, shape, or form. What's it called?
Condescending?
About this. I honestly want to know what makes you think that this will work the way you think or want it to do. Because that's a part of what I'm afraid of, that you have made a genie bargain, if you understand my point here.
You are young. And you're mutants. Your power comes from your genes, from your genetics. My power comes from study, from learning, from making deals on occasion. And my power is strong. If I wanted, I could kill all of them there with a blink. I do not want to kill anyone. I want my wife back. I want them to pay. I want to stop Orchis, and I want to let my children's people flourish.
You understand that's a contradiction in terms, right?
And I hear and understand every point of that. I do. What I'm asking you is, what makes you think that this will not come back and bite you in the ass when your wife comes back? Will she come back the way you expect her to? Will she be a ghost? Will she be okay? What will she say about this? What makes you think this ritual will actually bring her back alive and okay with this?
The alive and well part, I'm certain of. The okay with this, I'm hoping she will forgive me over time. But forgiving me is the least part. If she never wants to speak to me again, that is fine. As long as she's back. Do none of you understand love? Do none of you understand what it is to have someone that you care for so deeply you would give up everything for them?
And that's what I told you. I do. I really do. I am.
Then what does it matter? I know she will be back as she was.
And again, if
You
and
know
if you
nothing
believe
of
that,
the magic's child.
no, that's why I'm asking.
And that is what I'm saying.
Good.
I
And
have. Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
the people in your basement. Again, I can relate to hating Orchis as much as anyone. Sarah already asked, was these people involved in your wife's death? As a soldiers down there, they can be pressed into this or just be at the wrong
That is not what Orchis was.
situation.
Is everyone in Orchis chose to be there. They come from things like S.H.I.E.L.D., where their hatred, where their bigotry forced them out. When Krakoa became public knowledge, the bigotry outed itself. These people chose to join Orchis. These people know what Orchis stands for. How can you all be so naive? These people want your destruction.
Can I go?
If you wish to go, please go. If you wish to stay and enjoy the security of the
Well, that
house,
was me
you may.
asking. I didn't want to interrupt someone again. I didn't know when to talk.
All right, careful, you were asking if you could go.
I have a question for you, Sir Bellington.
Yes, power smash.
Oh.
Try to keep my cool. I'm going to keep my fucking cool.
Is that you or Sarah talking right now?
Did these people's kids, which they may have, do anything to you?
May have. If the kids are as bigoted as their parents, then yes. If they aren't, then they're better off without them.
Or you're just going to take away their parents, which is exactly what happened to your kids. You're just going to do the same horrible thing to a bunch of people. You're going to take away someone they love, someone who could possibly be redeemed, because I'm guessing you don't have any Orchis leadership down here. Otherwise, Orchis would be all over this place in 2 fucking seconds. You've got a bunch of nobodies. But they're actually somebodies to a lot of people that they like.
Power smash, you should really stick to smashing things. This... what do you call it? This show of empathy doesn't really seem like your core strength, does it?
I think it's pretty important in my heroic abilities catalogue. Because otherwise, why the fuck do we do this?
I am no hero. I do not want to be a hero. I am not stopping you from being one. If you cannot help or stand by, then leave.
I'm not going to let this happen.
You won't be able to stop it.
Maybe not. But I got to try.
He nods,
Sorry.
and we
I
go
run
into
towards
initiative.
the sun. I run towards
Hold on a
the.
second. We go
oh,
into
sorry.
initiative.
Right.
Rebecca gets to go first, then Lauren, then Troy. Anthony, Silas, Chris, Sarah, Rebecca, Lauren. Because both of them both Rebecca and Lauren got a Marvel on their fantastic success. So they get the bonus round. So what Rebecca does, give me a wee second till I get her character sheet, is she runs to punch at Sarah and does a total of, oh fuck,
That's not a good.
137 damage.
Oh.
How?
I've got things that stop
No.
that from being a thing.
No,
But it,
sorry, it's not. Wait a minute. 21 damage, not 137 damage. Wait a
Okay,
minute.
that's
No, hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Why does it say 137 total? What the fuck?
I don't know.
And it should be more than 21 damage because it's.
Because that adds up to 13.
Yeah, no, because you got the dinks as well. But hold on, where is your character sheet? I'm just going to roll with your character sheet and see, because some of her stuff is taken to be match yours a little bit. Yeah, no, okay, no, it's 21 damage then.
I've got power thing. Damage reduction 2.
Doesn't work with this because she phases her hand as she punches you.
oofed.
Okay.
Told you I'd make someone that could deal with Sarah. You actually feel pain for the first time in a long time. She'd feel her fist not just connect with you, but it goes up into your jaw a little bit and then becomes slightly solid. You feel teeth shift to the side, a bit of a crack, and you take your 21 damage. Lauren, you get a shot now.
I'm just leafing through the book because there's a thing that I don't know that I need to know to make this work. So give me a very quick moment, and it's just to do with, like, I know what I can do when I'm out of combat. I need to check what the numbers are in combat. How far away is the basement?
I am not good with this, but it's down.
Sorry.
It's down. I think we said it was down 6 meters.
We're in
down 6 meters
the
over.
driveway, so we're kind of outside the front of the house, and I imagined that the way downstairs was kind of one of the rooms at the front of the house.
Yeah, but it was then along the corridor. I mean, you can get the sort of, as long as you've seen the place, you can get there, can't you? And what's the distance?
In combat, it's only 10 times my rank away, so it needs to be 20 times, 5 feet for the space? Really sorry about having to do math in the middle of an action sequence.
5 feet is what, but a meter and a half, meter, a bit more than a meter and a half.
Okay, give me a sec. 5.
I don't think you'd be able to reach the basement, no. Oh, well, no,
Then-
let's say you can reach the basement.
Then let's say I'll do the first of 2 teleports to get to the basement then.
Okay. And then Troy's up. And Troy rolls an ego check against... And I'm really sorry, Michelle, if this hits. Yeah. What is your ego defense?
My ego defense is 12.
Sarah, you have no power.
What does that mean?
You cannot access any of your powers. You can still fight and stuff, but you no longer have super strength, you no longer have...
Unless someone takes Troy out.
Yeah. What's the highest focus cost of your abilities?
That's going to take some looking up. What's the highest cost of ability costs?
Yeah, I mean you don't have many that cost
5
focus.
10. Still 10.
Yeah, I think 10 might be it. Sorry, because this costs me focus depending on what yours is.
So this would be a good time to have.
15. Unrelenting smash.
There we go. So you've depowered me.
For the moment, yes. And Anthony is up next. And what Anthony does... sorry, it sings.
In my notes for Anthony, I've just got one word.
Yeah.
Bastard.
His parents were married when he was born.
Well, I told you before the last session I'd written down Sir Bellendington.
Yeah, get that.
Yep.
That is beautiful.
He moves his fingers in a way that looks very strange to you, as if they're bending at angles they shouldn't. And then stops and smiles towards you. Up next is Silas. Silas, what would you like to do?
Actually, Silas will send a telepathic message to Anthony and say, I didn't say no yet.
He nods at you.
And if none of my friends want to partake, I'm still open to negotiations because I want Orchis off the map as much as you do.
Then I understand you might not want to hurt your friends here. I will do my best not to hurt them either. But make
Thank
your way
you.
into the house.
Sorry, didn't get the me, the player, didn't get the last bit. Like that.
Make your way into the house.
Sure.
Chris, what are you doing? You've just saw Rebecca punch Sarah and then go kind of... Then watch Sarah go a little bit limp for a second.
Chris is doing nothing. They are observing.
Okay. Sarah, what would you like to do?
I am aware that I have been depowered.
Probably not. Actually, maybe, I don't know. It would depend on the... I don't know. Never actually went over that.
We felt it before.
Then,
Might
yeah,
recognise that.
Then you would know.
All right. I would like to go up to Jeremy's on the ground, unconscious in the middle of
Yes.
this, right? I'd like to go up to him and shake him.
Remember, there's things like reactions, yeah? So, when you do that, Rebecca reaches out and grabs you with both arms.
Oh, I didn't know she was right there.
She just punched you. I'll let you change it because you didn't think so there.
She's bearing down on me. That changes things. I would like to... I would like to say to her, is this what your mum would want? Would your mum want you to become a murderer?
My mum would want to see me again.
Even if it meant you killing someone?
She would forgive me.
You sure? And that's it.
You're not saying anything?
I just said,
I mean,
are
you're
you
not
sure?
doing anything? I mean,
Oh, I can do something as well?
Of course so.
I'll try and push her away, but I don't know how this is going to work.
Give me an agility roll. But the damage would be...
Non-combat? Attack?
No, it would be an attack, yeah. What'd you get?
I got a 13 and apparently 14 damage.
Yeah, 13 hits her digs, but I don't know what the damage would be.
I'm just pushing her away.
Oh, so all you want to do is push her away? Okay, no, that's a different thing. Yeah, you push her away and she stumbles back.
Now I'd like to go up to.
No, you can.
I'd like to move at least. I think I can still move, and
You
that's
can still
basically
move.
it.
Yes, you can.
All right. I'd like to move towards the unconscious brother.
You move towards the unconscious brother, and you feel two arms wrap around you, pinning your arms to your sides.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
My mum wouldn't want me to be a killer, but I want my mum back alive. If someone killed your mum, would you not?
I wouldn't kill a bunch of randoms who had nothing to do with it.
They all have to do with it.
I mean, that's objectively not true.
No, it's objectively true. You have
I'm
not
very
seen
confused.
how they work. You have not seen how they have damaged us. How they've damaged everyone. All mutants, not just my mother. The ones they've tortured. The ones they've killed. The ones they've suffered to be taken from their families. The children that are right now in cages. You don't care, but you don't give a shit. Bringing my mum back will
Nothing you
help
do
stop
about
them all.
killing these people you've got in your fucking dungeon isn't going to stop any of that. That's still happening
Yes, it
right
will.
now.
When my mother is back, she can help stop it.
Or we could stop it. We could all just stop
Now,
this
what are you
shit
going to
right
do?
now.
Just punch things? Just
Punch the
break
people in
things?
charge until they stop being dicks.
And
Yeah,
you
that's
think you'll get to them? You think you can do what the X-Men couldn't?
I think it's worth a shot.
What your fucking Captain America couldn't? Him and his Unity Squad.
Right,
No.
so instead of trying the thing that would absolutely stop mutant suffering right now today,
But it doesn't. People have been trying this for a long time. Don't you get it? Don't you see? Just because you were a superhero and on lunchboxes, you didn't get all of the shit. You were
I
spared.
got all the shit. Are you fucking crazy?
No. You got different shit.
I look like the Thing.
You look
Right,
like
I'm
a
a woman
fucking
who looks like the
superhero.
fucking Thing. All right. Do you think that made my life easy?
And you think that made your life as hard as it does for all the mutants? They don't have super strength. They don't have a fucking their name in flashing letters somewhere. They don't have their faces in a fucking lunchbox.
I mean, I've had my face
You
on a
don't
fucking
realise how
lunchbox for
fucking
decades.
good you had it, but people still know who you are. Now,
That isn't
will I
a good
put you
thing.
down
People knowing
and
who you
stop?
are isn't a good thing.
Will
You
I
know,
put you
it's not
down
good.
and you stop?
What?
If I put you down, will you stop?
No.
And she starts to squeeze. Lauren, what are you doing?
Just not ready for that. I was deep in the drama. Second teleport to get to where I'm going, which is the basement, where I am going to try and open the door with my stretchy arms.
Do you not remember how opening the doors went before?
I remember the one that we couldn't open, but the other ones I'm not sure about. It felt like they would have conventional locks and stuff.
No, they tried to open them. Not just the black box one, all of them.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I'm here now.
What would you like to do?
If anyone comes in, I'm going to respond by getting the fuck out of here again. But
You're going to get a reputation, I'm telling you.
I'm going to come back in a second, but I need a moment to try the door, because that's what I'm going to do, because I want to go and try it anyway. If there's a crack at the bottom, if there's anything in the sides, any way around it at all, anything through the window, you must have been getting food in there somehow.
Yes, they do. That's why I'm just reading something a second. You can give me a logic roll, please.
Oh, you say that like I can just do that.
You can do it. I'm not saying you can succeed at it. I'm saying you can do it.
That's pretty good.
I have got an ability that if I try it again, I get an edge because I'm a quick learner, apparently.
Well, you've already passed, so I mean you could use the edge on the marble dice to see if you can get a 1. You take the best of the 2 rolls. You don't take.
Yeah, what I know that re-rolling here doesn't work. If I'm just going to re-roll a single one, how many is a 6, isn't it?
Edge, and it's a 5.
Can
Yeah,
I do that?
I did it for you. So it shows you then what the best one is when you take the edge. So it rolled a 5, so you still get the 6.
Okay. Sorry, what were the consequences of that?
So you're looking around, you're doing it very quickly, let's say, and you're right, food does need to be taken in. You don't have any mystical ability or anything, but you know that someone's got to be able to open it. Maybe there's something nearby that could open it, but you can't see any wires or anything going out. You can see locks there, and you've tried trying to unlock them, but nothing works. They all seem to be fortified in some way.
Okay.
But you know there's got to be a way to open them, and you can't imagine that.
I'm trying to remember whether I know that the door to upstairs was opened, but I can't remember whether Lauren was there when that happened.
I think she was.
I think if I wasn't there, I was just getting to the room so that we could go downstairs on, like, conventionally, because Silas was ahead of us and leading us back to the door that he just astrally planed into.
Ah, that's right.
And one of the kids reached down and unlocked the door that was behind the armoire to get down there.
Yes.
And maybe there's a similar mechanism somewhere.
Maybe. Right, we'll come back to that in a wee second. Wait a minute, I need to do a roll for. Let's do this. What's the damage on it? I don't get the 100. All right, because of the multipliers. Okay, never mind. That's the damage. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. That would be another 21 damage, Sarah, as you feel your arms begin to be crushed against your body.
Although but you're also healing up during, aren't you? Like every turn?
Yeah, but not that fast. I know she doesn't have any powers.
39.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
138.
But that shouldn't actually have happened because it's out of order. You see Troy look at his dad and say, "Dad?" And his dad nods at him. And Troy doesn't look too happy about it. But, wait a second. Sorry, I'm just looking for the power. Sorry. I know I keep saying sorry, but I'm not really sorry. I just should have thought that I read it first. What the fuck? I thought he had something to put you to sleep, but he doesn't. That's fucking useless, isn't it? You can shut down your powers, but right, okay, so Jeremy shouldn't be sleeping, but he is just for... Just
Traumatic effect, yeah, sure.
Fuck it. Because I fucked that up. Well, I mean, I could do a telepathic
blast. His dad did something with magic.
Exactly, there we go. His dad did fiddly things, there we go. Well, fuck it, he just keeps on you, he's looking, and his dad now does what is called the Crimson Bands of Sitarak.
Okay.
Oh, so pretentious.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you know what character I'm using for Anthony? Can you guess?
Who?
Can anyone guess?
Doctor Strange?
Is it?
Yes, I am. So he makes a melee check against your melee defense. Wait. Oh. So against your melee defense, what's your melee defense?
Me?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, the 21 beats it. So boom.
Ouch. That's going to hurt.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do any damage.
Okay.
It's just a really great rope.
Yeah. So what happens is you feel where Rebecca's arms are, you feel something tighten around you. And you see when you look down maybe a slight red glow as 3 or 4 bands wrap your arms tightly towards your body. Rebecca, let her go. Rebecca takes a step back and you find yourself unable to move your arms. You, young Chris, do you wish to carry on this altercation?
I'm with you.
Good. Troy, make sure Sarah doesn't cause any trouble for the moment. Rebecca, get your brother. Rebecca walks over and picks Jeremy up with one hand, then holds him like a baby as she walks him through. And
Yeah, this is a really cool fucking family, isn't it? This family's great. These are exactly the people to, side with right now, Chris. These people are clearly a loving, awesome family.
Please. What's Sarah's second name? Well, Bacon, for fuck's sake. Please, Miss Bacon. I think we've had enough conflict for just now. Let's get you inside. And we can all talk about this like responsible adults.
Probably makes him wish that there was like a crimson mouth gag of Sidorak as well. Just thinking quiet for a second.
I'm sure he could, but he hasn't done so because he's being polite.
I would rather help a family who wants their mother back than be with my own family who want me gone.
Yep.
What about the families that you would be taking someone away from?
Do we need to go round in circles again and again?
Well, yeah, because you're wrong. I don't know how many other ways I can explain how wrong you are about this. I don't know why I'm waving my arms around. I'm currently like this. You're just wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm right.
Speaking. Obviously, you don't have anyone that cares for you enough or cared as much as we do.
This isn't even about your wife anymore. It's about killing these people because you got all this fucking bad shit going on in your brain and you want to take it out. And you convince yourself that taking out a bunch of lackeys is going to do anything.
They are not lackeys. Do you not listen, Miss Bacon? They are not lackeys. They are not simple security guards at a door. These are scientists and soldiers with enough power to command. Lackeys would not give enough power to do what we wish.
Well, you're saying that this ritual you're doing is based on job title? Because that doesn't seem very fucking magical.
I doubt you will ever understand the arcane arts, Miss B.
Oh, here we go. The big lumpy woman is too thick to understand the thing. Well, here's the thing I understand. These people didn't kill your wife.
What about the people they did kill?
Should probably held to account for that and not put through fucking Hunger Games.
No, Hunger Games would be if they could fight back.
Oh, so it's worse. It's just hunting humans for sport at this point.
Hunting filth for sport. Hunting animals for sport.
I'm probably a bit autistic. Never been checked out, so maybe I'm being a bit too literal here. But they're literally not animals. Like, they are factually
They literally
human.
are animals. Humans are animals.
Oh, here we go with the fucking semantics. Ah.
That was what you were doing. I can out-semantic your semantics.
You mean it?
If Sarah could put her head in her hands, she would do at this moment.
So, Now, Roger, all inside. Miss Morgan, are you okay? I'm sorry if you got a fright there.
A fright?
Well, you did run away rather quickly.
It was all about to kick off, I thought.
Kick off, yes. Well, your friend Miss Bacon has a very high moral stance.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It is when you're imposing your morals on others.
What are you doing?
I'm listening to phones, Byron. Not my phone. See, my phone at 9 o'clock goes completely silent because I do not want to speak to anyone.
Reasonable.
I'm not even joking.
It was mine telling me I needed to take my medication.
Well, God damn it! Take your medication, yeah.
It can wait an hour or two.
Tell that to your phone. Anyway, more of this funny business. Please sit. Miss Bacon, will you also take your seat?
Well, I'm currently in your magic fucking tentacles or whatever.
I'm sure you can sit. Your knees still bend, no?
Alright.
Silas, a word if I may. Troy, make sure Miss Bacon is comfortable. Rebecca, maybe Chris can help you get Jeremy to his room. So, who are we going to go with first? Silas, he takes you again to the drawing room, smoking room.
Right.
And pours drinks again.
I'm curious. When I saw them, and again, many apologies for sneaking a peek. I get curious. I get antsy. They didn't seem to be in the right frame of mind. Is that something that you did to make this easier, or is it something that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day? I'm just curious what happened, what's involved.
The rooms below have an enchantment on them. Now, it's not one of mine, but it does its. You've been part of the Hellfire Club for long enough. You know what some of your employers, colleagues get up to.
Oh yes. Interesting. Anyway, I mean, will that last when we release them, or are they going to be back at full?
They get a sporting chance. We do not just let them out and then murder them. The grounds are large. They will not be able to leave the flowers, but within that they have a chance to hide. And when dawn comes, if they're alive, it fails. And I will pay the cost.
What's the cost?
Oh, if it fails, it will be my life. It's a price worth paying. My children will suffer no harm because of it. The deal was explicit. No one who takes part will come to harm should you wish to help my children. Or if one of your other colleagues. I had very much hoped that Miss Bacon might help. She could have got this over with quickly, cleanly.
But she has something that we lack, which is a moral compass.
And holds his glass to.
And like
yeah.
toasting to being horrible people, basically.
Yes.
I will do my best. I will do my best. I mean, I was living on Krakoa before all this happened, and I have been waiting to do something, just anything, to let off the steam of the loss of all that.
I can imagine. Do you know, I would probably have been at that last gala had they not killed my wife.
And
I
I would have
might be
if I
dead.
had been away on business.
We are a particular type of man, are we not?
I mean, on many levels, I suppose. Do you mean morally or?
I see a bright future for you in the Hellfire Corporation. Once we, believe me, Sebastian might seem to have thrown his lot in with Orchis, but I think you know him well enough to know that he has always multiple plans on the go.
That was my assumption as well. He doesn't throw away assets.
No, he does not. He even brought that son of his back, didn't he?
That's true.
And now we will jump to Rebecca and Chris. Rebecca's carrying him, carrying Jeremy in her arms, going up the stairs, walking along to where Jeremy's room is, next to the one where Sarah had used the bath. Jeremy wants her back too. He just doesn't want her back like this.
That is fair. But yeah.
Why does your friend not understand? All we want is her back. They took her from us. They took so many. They hurt so many, and they're not going to stop doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I am still afraid of what your mom will think when she comes back, but that is yours to deal with.
I do not imagine her being happy about it. But I'd rather that she was angry with me and alive than happy at me and dead. You know what I mean? He puts Jeremy down in the bed, lifts his legs up. Give me a vigilance roll, please, Chris. You see, as she's fixing Jeremy's legs, you see his eye open for a split second and then close again. Like he's purposely looking around, you see the eye move and then the eyelid close.
Yeah. Chris isn't going to say anything.
Will you help us, do you think? Or will your friend Silas help, although I don't know how good, what use he'll be at catching people?
As I told you that, I am with you. I don't know if it will give you what you want or need. But again, that is for you to decide. And these people choosing their life, so we have to start somewhere. This is a way to start.
She throws her arms around you and you can feel hot tears against your cheek. Sarah, Lauren, Troy. Troy's not sitting, he's standing at the end of the table and his fingers are drumming. Are you comfortable, Miss Bacon? Are you okay?
Am I still restrained?
Yes.
No.
When he comes back, I'll get him to let you go. He should have done that before he left. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. Hold on a second. And he closes his eyes and kind of concentrates. You see his face screw up. He goes, there, your healing factor's back. I hope that makes you feel better.
Well, not gonna lie, doesn't really.
I'm sorry. Jeremy's okay, by the way. He'll just be sleeping it off. But what about you, Miss Morgan? Are you okay? Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine. I'm just still vibrating slightly. Feels like in my head a little bit, just because of all the stuff happening there.
I know what you mean. It's all a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, yes it is.
He looks at you, Tara. I've never heard anyone speak to Dad like that before.
Well, I mean, I know he's your dad, but that does explain some parts of his character.
He doesn't mean badly.
Do you want to know how this all started? This whole mutants versus humans thing.
Because mutants were born different. That's how it
Yeah.
started.
And
And they
then
were
the
hunted and they were killed.
I wasn't born different. I was born exactly the same as everyone else.
No, you weren't.
It started with killing. And then that killing led to more killing, which 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 leads us to here and now, where you have a choice. You can continue the cycle that has been going on for fucking decades, or you could say, no, enough's enough.
It's not up to me.
You're
I don't-
about to go and kill a person. It is up to you if you do that or not.
Like, I want my mum back just as much as any of them. But it's Dad's show. He calls the shots here. He knew that he would never be able to be brought back by Krakoa. He knew that when he dies, that's it.
That's what death is to most people.
And our people were given the opportunity to live forever, to get away from all the horrible things that were done to us, to live on our paradise, and they couldn't let us. You know what my mum was doing when they killed her?
What was she doing?
She was helping non-mutant kids, getting them fed. And they came and got her. They knew where she would be. They knew what she was doing. And they took her. Mum probably could have killed them all. But she wouldn't, because there was kids there. My mum's a good person. And the world would be better with her in it. These people are full of hate. When I go near them, I can feel it burning off them. I don't want to hate anyone. I don't want... There shouldn't be any hate. My dad can hate if he wants. He knows that when Mum's back, she won't speak to him. He will not. He's not doing this for himself. Well, he is, of course.
Troy, I have a question.
Yeah.
We when we arrived yesterday and we were just moving through the forest, we didn't know it was your families. You could have just left us to carry on, and then all of this would have probably gone to plan.
Maybe. I think Dad maybe knew Jeremy wouldn't go with it.
Do you know what happened when we were in the woods?
I think it was one of you, the powers went out of control.
Yeah.
We
He
weren't close
apologised the
enough to-
whole time. He just kept saying sorry over and over again. It was the most heartbreaking thing.
I'm sorry about that. If I'd
Yeah.
been there, I could have turned these powers off or something. I'm
Yeah,
so
imagine.
sorry.
That would have been very handy. Very handy indeed. I'm going to blink over behind him and grab him with my elastic arms. And I'm going to
Ooh.
hold him close to Sarah and say, kick him hard, and you'll be able to move again.
Okay.
You want me to kick him?
Yeah, because if he's unconscious, you can move.
No, she just gets her powers back.
That's enough.
Troy,
I'll take that.
I don't want to hurt you, Troy.
I don't want to be hurt.
Then let her have her powers back. It's one or the other.
Give me give me an ego roll. You want to intimidate him?
Not built for intimidating. Oh, apparently I am.
What'd you get? Ooh, a fantastic success. Well, is it a success? Let's see. No, it's the wrong character. I've got fucking 6 character sheets open here. It's a pain in the ass. There's good old Troy. It is bang on his, so it's a fantastic success. You have your arms and legs wrapped around him, keeping him, and you feel a little bit of warmth touch your leg as he pees himself. He's this
Got that,
16-year-old
got that.
boy. He's terrified.
He doesn't know
I'm
anything about me.
16.
Yeah, he's wearing his little suit and everything, dressed up like his dad, and he's...
Yeah, I know.
Your powers come back. You can now make, I think it's, wait a minute, I'll tell you. You can make a melee check with a target of 20, so non-combat.
Me?
Yep, to break out of these bonds.
Okay, so do I need to do a...
Just a non-combat melee.
All right.
You can spend a karma to re-roll.
Sure, I'll do that.
I'm not getting any karma ever again after this.
So I'll just do an edge on...
I did it for you, and you got a Marvel dice.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Awesome.
Because when I do it, it seems to work. When you do it, for some reason it kind of fucks up. So doing the edges and stuff I can do. And that is a 22. You only needed a 20, so it's with a fantastic success. What the thing happens? Do you actually roar as you do it? Because that's going to alert Anthony.
No, I don't think I did. I
I
didn't
think it's
roar.
too late. You roared. I'm sorry. No, there you go. This very terrified boy is now wrapped up. You are out of... Your healing is all back. You have your powers. You now feel hot, wet tears on your arm as well, Lauren. You say, please.
I'm very sorry, Troy, but I had to. Sarah, I really hope you've got an idea of what we do next, because this is where my plan runs out.
First thing, Troy. Thank you. I'm not going to hurt your family. Well, I'll defend myself, but I'm not going to go and seek to hurt anyone. These great principles that I have, apparently, which are so fucking unbelievable, apparently, to everyone, includes everyone, including your family. Even though your dad is being a bit of a cunt.
What
I
are
love
you
it
gonna
when
do
we
with
use
me?
that word in Marvel.
I know, so do I.
Just imagine like the bleeped out like.
Just imagine Deadpool coming and taking the bleep away and going, "Yep, cunt." Yeah. So,
Here's what I think we should do, Troy. I think we should go.
go where?
I think we should go to wherever you're keeping all of your prisoners.
That looked rather dirty, Lauren.
Lauren,
I was just indicating that they were downstairs. I even moved away from like my centre mass to do it.
Lauren. You dirty, dirty people.
You knew what you were getting into when you joined my stream.
Yeah, I know. I know. Lauren,
Literal streams.
Yep. Oh God, no. That's taking it too far.
Okay, let's.
Oh God,
Lauren,
that's brilliant. Anyway,
Sarah, what are we doing?
got a few options. We could let the people go, but that could be.
I couldn't open the door earlier when I tried to, but obviously you could smash the bejesus out of it. But
We need to work out very, very quickly
Should try that
if we
as well.
should.
yeah, well, we should. Yeah,
should I just try
No,
it against
didn't
the
you only
numbers?
try the?
No,
the,
she
the
tried
creep-
to smash to get the people out.
Oh, true.
she was smashing all the doors.
They can smash.
I don't think maybe letting them go is necessarily the best idea, because that's just going to lead potentially the whole bunch of Orchis people here. I mean, I could do the old, look who's letting you go, let's end the cycle, blah 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 speech, but that didn't work on this lot. I don't know if it will work on these Orchis lot either.
I would agree.
I have a little bit of an idea.
We haven't got long.
Troy,
What is it?
could you dampen your father's powers?
He wouldn't like that.
No, he wouldn't. But I'm not seeing any other way of making sure your family don't do something monstrous.
It's not monstrous. It'd be doing something good. Sometimes you need to do something bad for the greater good. Don't you? And with that, we'll go to Chris, Rebecca, and Jeremy. Rebecca heads towards the door. And wait a minute till I find this fucking thing I was wanting to do. Bum bum bum, give me a second. Bum bum bum. Can you oh sorry, I'm really shit at fucking finding this stuff. Go on, just go on without me, it doesn't matter. Right, so is that 13? That is not going to beat her agility, is it? For fuck's sake, I have too many character sheets. Oh no, it does. As she begins to walk out, you see Jeremy's arm elongate kind of green and leafy, and grab onto his sister's ankle and pull it so she falls forward. And now we can roll initiative, Chris. Oh, for fuck's sake, character sheets, can I just have these in the right place? Okay, Chris, you're up first.
Oh, for fuck's sake, let her go!
Is that all you do?
Ah. Can I catch Rebecca before she falls?
No.
No.
I wouldn't worry about Rebecca.
Yeah, she's going to be
She's the
fine.
party one.
Yeah.
She is able to go toe to toe with Sarah.
Yeah.
And if Troy's not meddling, then it's a proper fair fight.
Yeah. But I still think that would be like Chris's reaction. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Can we? Like, Rebecca, do you need my help for this, or can you handle your brother yourself?
You say that, and Rebecca screams and lashes out at the thing that's grabbed onto her ankle. How is it that I don't fucking understand how this becomes 77? I've fucked something up here. Ah, I know what it is it? Yeah, is that it? Sorry, things. No, I don't know. Wait a second, let's see if this does it. The fuck is going on here? How?
Yeah,
Rebecca Bellington is really good at rolling dice.
She is fucking insane at rolling dice. It's
That's another mutation. She could make 3 dice roll 157.
How the fuck?
she's got
But the damage is the same as
Well,
7.
it's 4 times 7 plus 7 it would be. So 4 times 7 is what? That'll be 35.
Well-
but how do you get the total of the thing? How's the total added up? That doesn't make fucking sense. Give me a second. 7 defense, 16 combat. I don't understand this at all. Hold on, maybe. Do this. Now roll again, sorry. I just want to get this to fucking work. Yay, now it's looking better. How the fuck that's 11 though? I still have zero clue. Anyway, she smacks into him 35 damage. Oh fuck, now I've lost his character sheet again. That's over. Good. Which is quite a big hit. Another another arm flips out. This time with how the fuck is that? 2 1s and a 2, and neither of the ones is on the fucking things. He tries to reach out another arm towards her, pulling himself off the bed, and she nimbly jumps over it. Chris, back to you.
I mean, I asked Rebecca if you needed any help, or if
She's too busy
got him
smashing into her brother's arm.
No, seriously, Rebecca, do you need help? Tell me what to do, or I'll go get your dad, whatever.
She's in the middle of fighting. She is not listening to you.
Okay, I will just go downstairs again.
Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Cigar in hand, drink in hand. Is there anything you want to say to Anthony?
I have 2 more questions, I suppose. One.
Did I see where Anthony and Silas went?
You know where the drawing room is. You would have
Okay.
saw that's where they were heading.
Yeah, I will go out the door, close it behind me, and walk leisurely towards try and find Anthony. So yeah.
The 2 that you've just picked up over your business trip, are they being held somewhere else, or are they?
They're in the car at the moment.
Right. And
Rebecca will take them down when it's time.
Right.
Or maybe
And
we just bring the others up.
where is that existentially terrifying black box in your basement? What is it?
Silas. That is... none of your business, I think.
Reasonable.
I don't think you ever want to look in there. And I'm hoping after tonight it'll be no longer necessary to have it in the house.
Okay. I lied. Third question. You're it. I don't understand magic anything. Your wife, is she in some kind of stasis, suspended
No, she's dead.
place? So she'll be like reconstructed. I'm just trying to understand the process of how this will happen.
The universe is made out of stuff. It's all made out of things that have been here since the beginning of it and will be here until the end of it. There's matter and there's energy. And everything can go between the two. The powers that I have made to deal with are able to manipulate the matter and the energy to bring my wife back to a point before her death. There are things that catalogue all of life, all of reality, all of the multiverse. I am lucky enough to be able to commune with certain of these entities.
Right. Then, I suppose you have your pick between me and Chris, and maybe like the moment he says you have the pick between me and Chris, like for the third person, Chris comes in the back. I kind of like the idea of that being the timing.
No, but at that time, Chris would be coming down the stairs and get to the kitchen where she sees Lauren wrapped around Troy, with Sarah standing over them both.
Oh no.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, you got to
Hi,
be
Chris.
kidding me. And Chris will let out an ear-splitting whistle.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Chris, I thought you were cool.
Roll initiative, please.
I keep forgetting this. I've got what's the name on initiative?
An edge on it.
Situation awareness.
Yeah. So you can roll your. There you go, and you get the bonus round. Fucking hell. Lauren is
Oh god.
He goes back in time
Fuck.
to start the fight half an hour early.
right. So both Lauren and what do you call Troy getting the bonus round, and then it's Lauren, Sarah, Troy, then Chris. So Lauren, what are you doing?
Probably gonna have to release Troy, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't. I'm kind of tied up here otherwise. And so's he. But
Literally, yeah.
and I guess I'm leaving as a reaction. I will do a blink out of the way if someone tries to hit me.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Hold on till I find what Troy's wanting to do. And Troy blinks out of sight. So now it's back to you, Lauren.
Who is there left to fight at this point?
There's Chris.
I'm
There's Sarah.
not fighting Chris or Sarah. I'm
go
gonna
right
run
to
to. I'm gonna run
Sarah
to
then.
the armoire and get to the door behind it.
Okay. Sarah?
I'm not going to fight you, Chris.
I'm not standing in your way. You wanted to leave. Leave. I'm not gonna attack you either.
Silas, you and Anthony hear this, and Anthony sprints off down the hall. Do you follow him?
No, I do follow him, but I'm taking the calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math. Of assuming he's maybe distracted enough for the time being for me to do a surface level mind read just to see what he's thinking.
Do you need a roll for that?
I think I do, but
So
okay,
there's a
logic check.
yeah.
Yep. It's probably not gonna be great, but
Well, his logic defense is 16, so.
Yeah, no.
I'll
I've
let
got
you use.
no karma left.
Well, you've only got 2 bonuses left, yeah. You've only got 2 left, so. You can use one of the bonuses if you want.
Yeah, I'll try the. Could you re-roll the Marvel die for me?
Of course. Oh, right on it.
Just right on it.
So you just get the surface thoughts, yeah? Too close, so close.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Oh.
And with that, he breaks into the kitchen. Sorry,
I just know the subtitles for that are going to say music.
Music. Such things. Oh, fuck that. I'm not reading through that. That is too much to read through, you know. I can't be arsed with that. So an ego check against the agility defense. Ego check against Sarah's things. So it's 22, so it definitely gets past it. What's your damage reduction?
My damage reduction is sturdy 2, sturdy 3. Damage reduction 3.
Damage reduction 3, so it is 6 times 7, which is what? 42 plus 9 is 51. So take 51 damage, please, Sarah, as you feel magical flames lick around your body, curling up over to your face.
51, you said.
51.
It's a good job your healing factor works again.
For the moment.
Yep.
They're about to get. Someone attacked Troy and didn't get them over to your side, so Troy can still take away the power. And I do believe Troy is up next, doesn't he? That would be Lauren. That would be.
Can I say something?
You can.
I'm not going to fight you.
To Anthony?
To everyone. And I have a thing. I have 2 things. And I think one or both could apply here. I have presence. The character knows how to command attention on demand. They have an edge on ego checks that involve getting people to pay attention to them or to voluntarily do things for them. And public speaking. The character knows how to get the attention of a crowd, whether that's a political rally or in front of a jury or a classroom. They have an edge on ego checks when attempting to persuade groups. So all I'm saying is, so if there's an ego
That's
check
not
that
a power,
is
is it? That's
a traits.
Trait, yeah, good. So that doesn't get knocked out when your powers get taken, which they do again.
I'm not going to fight you.
Whose turn is it? It's Chris's turn now, or?
I think it's
I
Chris, isn't
think it was last, wasn't I? I am at... Holy shit, that's way back. 14, I think.
14 and what
So
was
I
Troy's?
should
Troy's
be...
15, yeah, so Troy just took her power, so now it's your turn.
Okay. Again, in the middle of this, Chris is... I really don't want to deal with it. And by the way, Jeremy woke up Anthony, him and Rebecca is
Be quiet.
fighting it out.
Be quiet. Sit down and stay out of the way. I have had enough of this, and you see his left hand become engulfed in a black flame. I was willing to let you go free, willing to let you either help or just stay out of the way. But no, you need to force yourself into this again and again. Lauren, it's your turn.
Troy's in the room or Troy left the room?
You can't see Troy.
Okay. Which room are we in?
You were in the kitchen. You were heading towards the armour, I thought.
I was,
Actually,
yeah, but
so you might not.
not sure how far I'd have got. Because Anthony wasn't there when I left.
No. You might have actually run past him.
Awkward.
That would be kind of...
He was too busy going towards.
I was going at 4 times speed with
There you
stilt
go.
step or something. So.
Yeah, something like that.
I need a second because the thing I was going to do doesn't make sense now.
Dum, 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 dum. Let's not have silence on this.
Sorry, looking for Troy. That's what I'm doing. Troy.
Looking for Troy. Okay, give me
Music.
a logic check, please. Where are you, Troy? That's Rebecca. That's not Troy. So it's got to be over 18. So that'll be another.
Can't see him.
You do not see him anywhere. Wait a minute. I was just writing something to.
If anyone goes to hit me with magical stuff at me, I'm going to blink out of the way.
Okay, very good idea. What's your reaction?
By the way, when Anthony tells Chris to just back off and stay away, I think they will just retreat out in the hallway, sit on the stairs, something just...
And above you hear thumps and shouts and... He is wrong! He's wrong! Thump, smash. I want her back!
Hey, siblings.
Yay! Sarah, what are you up to?
I'm
I
going to
think Anne
say
called Sarah Blood, by the way, and her ancestor was Captain Blood. It was a great one. Anyway, on you go.
wait, what?
Yes,
I
seriously.
have a relative?
My uncle's wife was Sarah Blood, and she was a direct descendant of Captain Blood, who
That's
stole
very
the
cool.
jewels. Yeah, it was. She was awesome. He's a dick, but she was awesome. Anyway, carry on.
I'm going to say I'm going to always try and stop you from doing this, and the only way you're going to successfully stop me is you're going to have to kill me.
You wouldn't say anything else
We didn't.
to try and convince anyone?
I know you're hinting at that, but like I just tried that earlier. It didn't work.
You were directing that at Anthony.
I'm directing that at the room.
No, before you were talking to Anthony. You had a chance to talk with Troy before.
Yeah,
I'm trying to help you here.
I know. I tried to convince Troy earlier. I was saying to him
and
like,
then Lauren attacked him.
Aye.
So it's your last chance now. If you tell me what you're going to say to him, and then you can give me your ego roll with your.
I don't
edge.
even know where he is.
All right, if he's in the room, he wouldn't be able to stop your powers if he wasn't in the room.
Right. Okay. So he's in the room. Okay. Troy.
It's a little thing
Your
called
dad's-
cloak, by the way.
Sorry.
The power used was cloak.
Oh. Okay. Troy, your dad's gonna kill me because I'm not gonna fight him, but I'm not gonna let this happen.
You stop your mother from coming back. Sorry, that was just the dad
Right.
jumping in and being rude. Not waiting
I'm
for you to
trying to
finish
stop.
speaking.
I'm trying to stop you lot killing people. Because killing people's what got everyone in this shit in the first place. But the only way that you're going to stop me is to kill me. Are you in this to kill mutants? Do you think I deserve to die? Because I'm trying to stop people from killing other people? If you think that I deserve to die for that, then let it happen. Otherwise, you know what to do.
Give me your ego check, please.
I get an edge on this.
Yay.
It's non-combat.
Non-combat, yeah. Well, no, I would say combat. Oh.
Oh.
Wait a minute. So, thanks, 15. Yeah, 14. If you want to use your edge on your Marvel dice, you can see if you get a 1, but otherwise you've passed anyway.
I rolled on the 5 again.
No, you probably rolled something else, and then
No, I
the
pressed
5
edge.
was the better of the two. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It takes the better of the two. So now
So I rolled.
got a 4, and it still takes 5. You feel your powers come back, and let's have a look. It says ego defense. Oh no. Troy, what are you doing? And you feel the flames come off of you and reach out. And you suddenly see Troy, and he's covered in flames. He said, "No, Dad, no!"
What the fuck?
And the flames stop immediately. "I'm sorry, son, I'm sorry. You did this. Turning my son against me."
I think you're the one who burnt your kid. I don't have that power, mate.
Who's next?
I think I might be, but
I think it would be.
I think Silas is trying to take all this in and trying to figure out what he can do to whatever happened to nobody kills anybody, that you would let people do what they want to do. My
She
home
attacked
of
us.
no. I'm sorry. Silas is kind of
Who are you addressing?
sorry. I should have specified that. That would have been very smart.
It was very confusing for
Silas,
everyone hearing this combat.
Silas is kind of like just like the bridge of the nose pinch. It says the place I called home for not very long, but that's been the home that I've known, was absolutely eradicated by Orchis. They showed up, they massacred everybody on that island, thousands of people, and I don't see why this is even a moral argument. If we can bring a mutant back who was murdered in cold blood by Orchis, I don't care who among Orchis did it, all of them would want to. When we first started having this conversation outside, you said you'd stand aside and let the family and anybody who wanted to help do this, and now all of a sudden it's become this, oh, you'll have to kill me situation? so many people died, and I wasn't even there. I was there because I was on a stupid business trip, and we would have all probably also died if whatever happened hadn't overridden the command to walk into the portals. This isn't the same as killing Joe Schmo off the street. These are killers, and we're putting them down. And we're still having this conversation. What, like an hour later? Can we just decide?
Silas, odds or even?
Even.
Okay.
Well, damn.
So, Sarah, did that little talk change your mind?
No.
And Lauren, you are up.
Don't know what to do now, and I feel bad for what happened with Troy, and the dad is awful, and not sure what to do. Really kind of, yeah.
You need to do something quick, because otherwise this guy's just going to murder you all.
I know.
He's a wee bit too powerful. I thought there would be more cohesion here, but no, you are all
Fair enough.
terrible to each other.
I mean,
Okay, no, not you, Sarah. Lauren just runs away all the time.
didn't though. Very much didn't. Just then.
Yeah, but you tried to and then you came back. You were going
Lauren,
for the...
look,
You're going for
Rebecca
the
is role-playing like a teenager who last week was a normal person.
I'm not complaining about any of you. I think it's wonderful.
I mean, there is an extent to which that was bad timing. I knew that it would be bad timing, but Lauren didn't. But
I know. Don't worry
okay.
about it. I'm taking the piss.
Don't do that. That doesn't make me feel better about being my indecision.
No one says intelligence is decisive.
Yeah. Might attempt. Oh God, this could be so stupid. Might attempt to blink barrage on Sir Anthony, and just distract him.
Okay.
I like the idea that Silas is just standing close enough to
With his drink in his
Anthony
hand.
to also kind of just like drop the drink again, and just also get like kind of like half the blink barrage in his face, like after he's just finished his speech.
It's not completely random. There's some degree of control. I'm not going to like nudge you deliberately or stick an elbow in your face or anything. Although tempting at times.
Yeah. Right, here's your roll.
I've forgotten what I roll for this.
Yeah, we're all
It's 5 focus, standard movement. There isn't a roll. It just costs 5 focus.
And what does it do?
The character teleports several times in quick succession and winds up in a clear space where they can see or have been to, up to their rank in spaces away. Any attacks have trouble against them and for 1 round.
Alright, okay, so it's just trouble if he's trying to attack you.
Yeah, it's just distraction,
Okay,
really, is
just
what I'm
distraction.
after.
Right, that's fine.
And I'll spend my focus because I've remembered how to do that, definitely.
Of course. I never forget to do that. Ever.
Well, I don't do much that uses focus. I'm just trying to find out how I alter this without sending it into the Roll20 thing. Because I want to alter my focus. I don't want to...
So click on the actual number.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I can just type it. That's fine. Yeah. I wasn't sure if clicking it would roll it somehow.
Who's up next? That would be...
I think it's me.
No, because you were just sitting at the on the stairs. You've taken yourself out of initiative because we're not going to go round every time and you say
Okay,
you're just
but
sitting out of it because that doesn't make sense.
again, but as all this progresses, like the fight in the kitchen is becoming more and more chaotic, Chris will get up and leave. Go out the door.
Just walk out the door. Well, fuck you all.
They are done. They are done with this mess.
It hasn't been me for a very long time.
It has been because you were talking. You convinced. What do you call him?
Troy.
Troy. Troy then
Oh,
tried
yeah.
to take the power from his father and failed, and then got set on fire.
Right.
So it was just Lauren there. Now it is. Wait a minute. It is Anthony. Then it's you. Then it's Troy. So what does Anthony do? Anthony does. Oh, fuck off with all these really long things. Okay, this is what I wanted to do before. Right, so I'm going to make an ego check against your vigilance. So what's your vigilance?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, 14.
Well, that works very, very well. And you are stunned.
God. Does my distraction do nothing?
No, because it only distracts against you from hitting you.
Okay.
So I can't move or do anything.
Hold on. There's you can get out of being stunned, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Give a wee second. If we put you on, where is it? Stunned, right? What's the stun conditions? Oh fuck! You think we'd know this by now, but no.
We haven't stunned many people, so.
No, haven't done very much, have we? Stunned. Any powers carried the country, and they cannot take any action. End immediately, and all attacks against them have an edge unless otherwise. So it doesn't mean that you can't bite. It means you can't concentrate. And if anyone's trying to hit you, they have an edge.
Okay, so I
Right.
can still do some stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Prone would be you have trouble in melee attacks. Pinned, which again you would have trouble. I don't think there's anything paralyzed is where you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, but being stunned doesn't mean that you're unconscious. It just means that you're things. So now you're
Okay.
up.
Is it me?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to say to Sir Bellington, are you going to stop pulling this shit?
No.
Right, I'd like to grab him.
You grab him. That's a reaction. What do you want to do?
I want to hold him.
And love him and squeeze him.
I don't want to hurt him.
You don't want to hurt him, right? So you're just holding on to him. So
I want to
then
restrain him, basically.
his son will once again try to remove his father's powers, and once again fail. And we're back to no. Then with Silas. Are you want to do anything, Silas? Silas, you get a telepathic message,
Okay.
and it's a little boy's voice saying, "Help me."
Who am I speaking to?
Troy, help me. I can't hold him.
Troy, you were just. You were up for this
don't
entire
want anyone to
situation
die.
all this time. And if we don't do this, and this is like telepathically, the stipulation of the deal that your father's made, if we don't do the ritual, your father will die by the end of the night. That's the rules, and I can't
But he
change
wants
them.
us to be killers. Mum wouldn't want that. I mean, technically, all you need to do is draw this out till dawn, and then he dies anyway. So, you know.
Feels like that's what we're doing, to be honest. No.
I mean,
We who
Fair
weren't
enough.
in the room with Silas don't know
This is
that.
true. You don't know that.
No.
Yes. But Lauren worked it out and she's just not telling you because she's doing it with
No, I'm just enjoying this as a
Um,
person watching the thing as well.
Okay, no question. Who are the last two people that he got in? You were there with him.
You're asking Troy?
Yeah.
I don't know. They were having a cigarette break.
Okay, fine. Uh, so, just out of character, would it be easier for me to boost Troy's power to drain power, or would it be
To
smarter
shut down power.
Yeah, because I cannot I can't shut down Anthony's because he's like I don't have the complete shutdown power.
Yeah, no,
I
that
guess.
Troy has that.
Yeah, so I think Stella's kind of just size, and then also mentally kind of telepathic says kind of almost like kind of a playful way. Don't tell your fucking dad, and he boosts the power of the kid to dampen powers, I guess.
And what we're doing that is narratively, I gave the kid now an edge, and in your arms, you feel you feel Anthony go limp. Troy said, "And your father, you will do as I tell you." Dad, we can't hurt people. I'm sorry, Dad. Sarah, you can put him down now.
All right. I put him in a chair.
And there's a crash as Rebecca lands on the floor, coming through the ceiling. And her brother jumps down, does the hero landing pose beside her.
Great.
You're all okay. Troy, you okay? And he runs over and hugs his brother. They didn't hurt anyone, did you? No, just I stopped him. It's good, Troy, it's good. Take Rebecca's powers too. If you all help us get them downstairs, I know how to unlock the doors.
Right.
See, Troy is now sobbing. Big racking sobs.
I think Solus is because he's concerned that Anthony can still weasel his way out of this. He's going to not pretend to take a victory lap. he's still going to pretend like this was like I had nothing to do with this situation. And just quietly comes along with downstairs.
Shaw was wrong about you. Should never have taken you on. Sarah, I take it you've got Bellington, Anthony.
Yeah, and I just say to him, well, you might want to vet better the people you want to join your hunting for humans.
There was no time. Betrayed by my children. Rebecca will kill you all. Do you all go downstairs?
Yeah, I'm walking down, holding Sir Bellington, and just occasionally saying to him things like, "Oh, would you shut the fuck up, mate? It's over. You're done. Just shut up. It's done."
As you get downstairs, all of you, Jeremy carrying Rebecca, Troy snivelling all the way down, Bellington in your arms, and you come to the big black door. If you look at Discord, you'll see what walks out of it.
Looking at
Mr.
Discord.
Bellington. Mr. Bellington, you did not keep your promise. And Troy says, but it's not done yet. Child, we know he cannot complete it. Unless you want to take his place at dawn, we'll take your father now.
Wait, who is this?
You may call us Hazareth.
I mean, what are we seeing?
Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
Discord?
I didn't. Nope.
Oh, because I put it in the wrong fucking thing. I'm an idiot. Wrong fucking chat.
You've got a
wrong
lot of
fucking
windows
chat.
open, man. Don't be hard on yourself. It sounds like you've got like 25 windows open.
No, I don't actually.
Ooh.
I closed
Okay.
everything. Sorry, that would have made much more sense if I'd put it in the right place. No, because I actually need to change the chat channel. But I had it open.
I feel sorry for the other person who's just randomly got that from you.
No, it was in the Lollygaggers private chat. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just say to them, "Wait, what do you mean? What deal? What did you do?" I say that last bit to Sir Bellington. What the fuck did you do?
You see the fear on his face now because it doesn't open his mouth. He made a deal, and he can't keep his end of it. And you feel him be drawn out of your arms.
No,
between
wait.
the three of them.
Deal's off. The deal's off. Whatever the deal is off. Leave him the fuck alone.
No,
The
child.
deal's a deal.
Deal is a deal. And they take him, and all three of them, they just like, the three of them are now facing each other, and he's in between them. And he's starting to scream, but you don't hear any sound. Be careful with these. What do you call it? The I just thought of the word in German, but not in English. Opfer.
Oh, sacrifices.
Thank you very much.
What are these things?
We are the Hazareth.
What's the Hazarath?
Read a book, child. And they disappear into the black void. And the void disappears.
Okay, who opened the puzzle box?
What the fuck
He's
is
on his
happening?
knees crying.
At least
other
there's no
doors are
change to
open.
notes. Oh no.
Silas, what the fuck just happened?
By inaction, you kind of got him killed.
What do you mean by inaction?
He had the deal, and if he couldn't hold it up, they were going to kill him.
What deal? Who made a deal?
Let's stop talking about deals and get the fuck out of here. When those Orchis people wake up, they will want revenge or whatever else. This house is not safe. We do not want to kill them. I don't know how else we can get rid of them. My sister will want to murder us all when she wakes up.
Is there a way we can get them back where they came from without them realising?
We could knock them out and carry them somewhere.
Works
All
for
right.
me.
Interested.
Good plan. Let's do that.
We know someone who's
Are you
really good at knocking
serious?
people out.
Yeah,
I'm not playing chauffeur for Orchis. They can deal with. I'll leave. Like it's like Saz just
Look,
like
if
throws
they're
up his
not
hands.
our
Like this is like
problem.
I wash my hands of this and like goes back up the stairs.
Silas, if they're not here, it's not our problem anymore. I think we all want this to not be our problem, or we're never going to get to fucking Sky.
And at that point, Silas, there you fucking are. Been looking all over
Where
the
have
place
you
for
been?
I thought you were a deed.
Where have you been?
Fuck.
Chris, you're sitting outside. There's no longer any fighting noises. You're looking out, and you see all the little flowers that were around the trees on the outside turn into blinking lights and float up into the sky. And everything seems much louder and much quieter at the same time. Right, you fucks need to get out of here. Sorry for all the swearing, but my dad really fucked up this time.
And I think like Silas, like again, trying to mask his feelings about the matter with bad humor, just says, "Well, congratulations on the inheritance, which came unexpectedly quickly."
Aye, right, that sounds like a good idea.
Hang on, this is Michelle talking. Where are these prisoners being held? Are they in like cages or something?
Yeah, they just unlocked
they
the
just
cages as
opened.
well.
They all just unlocked. But Lauren, Sarah, Chris, you start to hear this voice as well. It came to Silas first because he's more receptive.
Would Chris have been able to go outside the flowers when
It's
they
quite a
came
long
up?
walk.
Okay.
You would be leaving everyone, basically, if you do that.
If you keep doing that, you'll get a reputation, trust me.
They would have been close to the flowers at least, like contemplating whether or not to just keep going.
You now hear the voice, though, as well. You all need to get to Sky. You don't have much time. I can't keep this thing open for much longer.
Right, can we put these cunts back in the box?
Who are your friends? And you see Jeremy and Troy. Who's the voice? Oh, for
Very
fuck's
long
sake,
story.
I thought I got all the mutants. Come on, you need to get north now.
They were hiding. They were doing a really good job of hiding.
Aye, they were able to hide you as well.
Yes,
you okay?
I imagine that's why we dropped off your radar.
I was worried.
I thought we'd never get out of this place. Come on. I'm not hanging on here. Straight through.
Oh, Christ. Right, fine.
It's not an ideal situation, but at least it's resolved.
And Chris, just you, the
This
only
is
one that
pretty
hears this part.
fucking far from resolved, but
Hey,
And
kids,
everyone is
all we
out
can do.
now.
no,
Outside.
they're all still there. They're all still inside. But you're the only one that hears this.
I'm
Kid,
not entirely
don't go
sure
off.
where we
Wait a
are.
second, please. Wait. Kid, don't go off on your own. We're getting everyone to safety that we can. Go back to your friends. Come to Sky. You'll be
And
safe.
they would have seen all the flowers disappeared.
You've seen it, yes? They've
Yeah.
not seen it. They're still inside.
Yeah. Again, Chris was just like, fuck, and run back to see how everyone is. And like, oh, okay.
Downstairs, Jeremy says, right, you want to go to Sky? Yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Wait, where are we now?
We've got the van. Oak Place.
Somewhere
Oak
near
Tree
Hinckley. Oh, where the battle happened. Bosworth. Vaguely.
You are, right, I'll tell you. Stoke Golding, near Stoke Golding. Chilvers, Cotton, not so to the west of Leicester.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Right, in the car it will take you 10 hours to get to where you need to go. If I was driving, probably about 5 hours.
Mm.
I didn't tell you that, did I? We were on the motorway and Anita wasn't in the car and we were going 170. Because if Anita was in the car, I wouldn't be allowed. It's great fun. If any police are listening, that was not in Austria, obviously it was in Germany. So, I don't know who the fuck this voice is. We can't stay here.
Very true.
So can we put these cunts back in the box?
Just fucking leave them here. We need to go.
I'm
Are we bringing
confused.
Rebecca
Like,
with
is
us?
the box still there?
It's not a box. It was a corridor with rooms going off of it. Yeah. So it was
Right.
like
Like
it
still,
was
like almost like a cell
cellar.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a very
And-
good chance that Orchis will come and get them because they'll know where they are now.
Mhm.
Right,
Everything
well,
that was stopping Orchis from seeing this place has just stopped working.
in that case, every mutant here's got to come with us, including Killer Girl.
Anthony's not a mutant.
Anthony's dead.
There's
Yeah,
that as well.
Yeah.
Well, we got to take all three of these kids with us then. That's the only other option.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll bring them to safety if we can. They might not enjoy it, but
It's my fucking car, so I'm bringing you to safety. Move. The van
In
should
the
be big
car.
enough.
Wait, there's a car now?
Yes, there's a
Jeremy
van.
said that here. I've got a van.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. I've been completely lost the last 5 minutes. I had no idea what was going on.
Stop me and tell me. What's the point of playing the story if you're lost?
I was completely lost. Like I thought there was a box that where all of the prisoners were. Like there's magic that has unleashed everyone.
No.
Right. Okay.
No.
Sorry. I at some point suddenly people start talking about all sorts of different things all at once, like hink and stuff, and I didn't know what was happening.
I went too fast. I apologise.
So the situation is there's a bunch of unconscious Orchis people, the prisoners. Is the sister unconscious or whatever? Right. Who's got the car? The voice. Jeremy's got the car.
The voice.
Right.
The voice is telling you need to move your ass and get to the sky as quickly as possible.
I will say the problem is clearly me because everybody else got this except me. So I'm willing to admit that I'm the problem here, and I apologise.
It happens.
Okay.
Please.
Right. All right. We got to take every mutant with us, and I drag the sister. What's her name? Rebecca. I drag her with me.
Yeah, Jeremy helps you so she's not being dragged. Troy is still kind of. Can I change clothes, please? I've got pee on it.
Yeah. Oh.
And he runs upstairs, runs away from all of you, and gets changed.
Quick question: Has like the scary?
No, you know where Chris is. By the way. She just fucked off.
Has the scary portal room disappeared and become?
Yes, I said that when they went into it, it kind of disappeared.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Sorry.
Good thing none of us got in there because that would have been a very bad situation.
He did tell you.
Yeah. We can't go without Chris though. We need to get Chris.
Chris, what you doing?
I get sprinting towards the house, so when the research are just going to, like, when they come in and see everybody, just go, what the fuck happened? The flowers are gone. And just try and take in whatever situation is in the hallway.
When you say the flowers are gone, Jeremy closed his eyes and said, yeah, Mum's gone now too. That was the last of her.
And Chris looking around, not seeing Troy, not seeing Anthony, and seeing Rebecca unconscious.
You saw Troy running up the stairs.
Okay.
But you don't see Anthony.
What happened? Where are your dad?
Can we explain on the way?
Yep, let's walk and talk.
I'll get the van ready. He heads out.
I think while Troy is getting changed, like Silas will grab like at least like one bottle of gin to
Fair.
Might as well.
Absolutely fair.
And since Chris haven't seen what have happened inside, they will go to Rebecca and try and like wake her up, see what happened to her.
Leave her alone, please.
What are you doing?
Don't touch my sister.
Is she okay?
Yep. She's had and given worse before. She won't be happy, but she's alive. Now, while we're on the way, you can tell me who the fuck that was in my head and why we're going to Scotland. Fucking Scotland.
Well, if I'm being honest, this explanation is going to sound really silly and make us all sound really foolish, but you've got to understand that this voice did stop us from being killed.
Tell me at least twice.
Tell me on the way.
No idea who the voice
to
is.
the car, and that's where we'll leave it. And I think the next episode will be the final of We All Fall Down.
Oh.
Well, season 1. Yes.
So we're not
having the car will be a big help.
We're not even getting to the aisle by the end of season 1.
Walking was going to take like days.
Yeah, walking would have taken days. A car will get you there in 10 hours, depending on driving, depending
Assuming Orchis
road trip. Who's got the playlist? Who's got
we have to stop at Greg's. It's the rule.
It just has been hotel the whole time at the moment. It's brilliant. Anyway, that was episode 8 of We All Fall Down. I am Mark. I've been your narrator for this evening. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. We fucked up on several not knowing what things are. And when we say we, I mean me. But it was really good fun. So we'll go around, see how you all enjoyed your night, and then we will fuck off. So, start again with Seb. Seb, how was your night?
It was fantastic. None of the things I expected happened, but it was even better than I expected to happen. So I'm glad to be back, even if it's only for one more session, which is like a depressing thought, but still.
It's only for a little while. We'll play a bit of London, and then we'll be back.
Yep.
Michelle, what about you? How was your night?
It was good. Sarah's going to have issues with almost everyone at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was lots of like, hey, I'm being attacked. They're attacking me. I never threw a punch through all of that.
That's very true. You did not. No.
You tried.
And all the people that I've been with at various points was like, well, that's your problem. Bye.
I love it's the big massive bruise of our characters just talking everyone down if possible.
To be fair, every time you have thrown a punch, we've all taken damage before.
That is very true.
Yeah.
I've learned how to do things now in this. I've learned how to do things to not hurt my teammates, I hope.
That's funny, because the thing that was in my head is like, we need to get everyone out of the room so Sarah can punch people.
I could do punches and stuff. There was like one move that I miscalculated.
Yes.
Tremendously so, it turns out.
Well, we were all alive by the end of it. I feel like it could have gone worse.
Yeah, simple like first or second session mistake. Whoops.
Yeah, but it was my mistakes as well. I didn't have as good a grasp on it. Because the combat there, I think, went kind of things because you didn't want to fight, and then I wasn't quite sure how to deal with you not being combative since I'd made the whole thing because, okay, Sarah's so strong, let's make this, and then it's no, this is too strong because Sarah doesn't want to hit anyone.
Well, I didn't want to start trying to, like...
punch children.
Yeah, I was trying to, be like... No, like, you're going to have to kill me too. That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, that's what Sarah would do. That's the character.
That's absolutely fine.
Like, I was kind of hoping for support. From someone.
I thought you would
anyone.
I thought she was giving you support.
Lauren did support you.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Lauren did support.
I can't do anything right. Trying to save Pinktail, she ran away. Trying to help you, terrorising the teenager.
Did get Pinktail out of the fight so Pinktail couldn't take more damage, but didn't realise that Pinktail was already very, very, very damaged.
Yes.
I didn't want to risk breaking anyone's face on a permanent basis in this situation.
I think Lauren telling Troy the fact that their friend died and he could have taken away the powers was a very big thing in making him convincible.
Yeah.
Because the idea that he could have saved another mutant when his dad's going on about saving mutants, blah, 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 and he could have saved that one had he just been...
I should have just pursued that angle, really, but, like, Lauren wasn't thinking that. Lauren was like, I need to get Sarah back in the game.
There you go. Fantastic success.
That wasn't the plan. That is not how I define fantastic success.
Yeah. You were just terrorising this poor kid. But you had a good time, sure.
Yes, I did. I tried out some things, and the results were very mixed. And also suddenly, he's dead now.
Well, that was the thing. If I was going to, it should have went till.
No, I'm not. But... I mean, from my perspective, from Sarah's
you didn't know because it was only
exactly.
That was told. You had no idea.
Suddenly there were devil things. I'm just like, what the fuck? I didn't see that coming, and Sarah sure as shit didn't see that coming.
Well, because they did make a deal with demons.
I think like Silas probably kind of thought the whole time. I asked him 5 times whether he was sure that the deal was a good deal.
It was a good deal, just if it failed, it would die.
Yeah,
and he thought that was worth it.
Yeah.
What about you, Kat? Do you have a good night?
Absolutely. I am. No, that is when, and I was so ready to use my new powers after I leveled up. I was so ready to use them.
I was thinking, finally, we're going to find out what amazing powers. Nope. Just beliefs.
And they just ended up being.
Fuck this.
fuck this shit, I'm out. I can't do this.
Memories of your own kids fighting with each other, like, no, fuck it. I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm out.
And Chris
Completely
just
fucking
keeps being the greatest mystery of our entire crew.
But we'll help you. But he's hitting her. Oh, well, do you need help? Okay, no, then fuck it, I'll just go. If you don't say explicitly you need help, no.
Nope, I am not, because I could see that discussion from both sides.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Made it more difficult, yeah.
I am not going to mess in sibling rivalry if. So, yeah, but Chris have been very worried about the deal. Like,
As we saw that she probably should have been. Although at least they did make it explicit enough that his kids wouldn't get hurt by it. He did try to do right by his children. He was just completely fucked up in how he was doing it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, of course, Levita, how was your evening?
I was panicking about how this was going to go because I was just like, I can't see this going, like, this is just intractable. And it was kind of odd, remained that for most of the episodes.
Split it up. I got at the beginning of the fight, I wanted it to be very clear that this could go badly.
I don't know how hard we derailed your vague plans, but...
very completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I was kind of pleased with how it went. It's just, I was just like, oh no, what? Like, it just felt like another layer of like, what the heck's going to happen now? We can't.
I like the arguments. I think that, of course, Michelle, you made really good arguments for the moral case there. And I don't know if I was able to do Anthony's side of it as well, because obviously I agree with you completely.
No, you got. There were parts where I was just like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But also, my autistic side was definitely just screaming in my head. Michelle's autistic voice, was screaming, but they didn't kill her. They didn't kill her. Yeah. These people didn't kill her.
Oh, they killed a bunch of other people, though. So.
And that definitely came out through Sarah today, because I couldn't get my head around his.
I can't remember who said it or where, but someone said in one of our off-stream chats that, like, however bad they are, they could be redeemed, but not if you murder them.
Yes, this is true.
Just one question, Mark.
Yes.
You said something about this being Has-Been Hotel?
Yes. And I was talking about the playlist, and my playlist at the moment is just Has-Been Hotel.
If that's the case, who is the loser babe? Because
We're
that's
all
the song
losers,
I have playing all the time.
That's the thing. If we eat shit together, things can end up differently. And I will post that song for you in there because it's fucking amazing. Anyway, we are talking lots and lots and lots, so we are going to say goodbye just now because I'm tired and need to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, you can join the giveaways on YouTube and Discord for Die RPG. So if you YouTube, go to the latest Die video, and you can leave a comment for a chance to win. And Discord, just join and go to the giveaways page, leave a wee comment there, and yeah, you're good to go. Right, so we're back on Saturday with Vampire, methinks. Next Tuesday we are back either with Die or Slay Industries. We're not quite sure yet. And Sunday, we have it never bloody changes. Never fucking changes, actually. So, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, follow, blah, 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 blah. Have fun. Bye.